US President Joe Biden's high-stakes four-day visit West Asia tour has come to an end. And on his final day in Saudi Arabia, Biden attended a summit with Arab leaders in Jeddah, where he told the leaders that US will not walk away from West Asia and will help the region in every way possible. Biden attended the Gulf Cooperation Council meeting with the leaders of its members, Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, along with Egypt, Jordan and Iraq, also known as the GCC+3. The regional summit is held annually and is conducted to maintain coordination and interconnection between member states in all fields. This year, Washington sought to reassert its influence in West Asia. Biden laid out his vision for U.S. engagement in the region, promising to remain an engaged partner so that China or Russia could not be able to exert their influence in the region's geopolitics.
Let me state clearly that the United States is going to remain an active, engaged partner in the Middle East. As the world grows more competitive, and the challenges we face more complex, it is only becoming clear to me that how closely interwoven America's interests are with the successes of the Middle East. We will not walk away and leave a vacuum to be filled by China, Russia, or Iran.
Now, what is being seen as a watershed moment, Biden said that the whole GCC condemned the Russian invasion of Ukraine. It is important to note that none of the countries at the summit have made any moves towards sanctioning Russia. If anything, the UAE has emerged as a sort of financial haven for Russian billionaires. Moreover, Egypt remains open to Russian tourists. Further now, Biden announced his vision for the region, beginning with security, which came with an assurance that the U.S. would help, support and defend the countries and will make sure that they can defend themselves.
We're going to continue our counterterrorism efforts, working with a broad coalition of countries, including everyone around this table. And we will turn our attention and our resources to supporting our partners, strengthening our alliances and building coalitions to solve the problems facing this region of the world and the world today.
Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia on Saturday said that the decision to lift restrictions on all carriers using its airspace was not related to the normalization of ties with Israel. These speculations were running wild that Saudi Arabia took the decision to mend future ties with Israel. Putting end to all the speculations, Kingdom's foreign minister clarified that the decision had nothing to do with diplomatic ties with Israel.
The issue of overflights is a decision we took based on our commitments under the Chicago Protocols and also in the interest of providing connectivity between countries in the world, and we hope that it will make some travelers' lives easier. It's not in any way a precursor to any further steps.
Saudi minister addressed the news conference after Biden's visit to Saudi Arabia. During the conference, he also stressed that no decision regarding any military cooperation with Israel had been taken so far. The development came after Saudi Arabia on Friday opened its airspace to all civilian aircraft, marking the beginning of flights coming directly from Israel to Gulf nation. Now, Maida Sharifi joined our broadcast earlier from London. She's a journalist, analyst and a writer who specializes in foreign affairs and West Asia. Take a look at her insights.
I think it would take considering each other's interests. The US has interests that are not always aligned with the Gulf and vice versa. I think at the moment, the Gulf states are in a position and a time in history where they're not relying wholly on the US. They've diversified their own interests with China and Russia in terms of military and defense cooperation. Historically, China is the largest importer of Saudi Arabian oil, and Saudi buys arms from China. And this is something that is concerning Biden. So it will take more than this one visit, definitely. And then you also have on the table Israel and the Arab alliance. Biden is pushing for Israeli and Saudi normalization, which again is more promise than guarantee at the moment. But of course, that would be a big foreign policy win for Biden, as Trump already had his with the Abraham Accords 2 years ago.